Okay, good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where and when you're tuning in. I'm going to continue where I left off last night. If you're following along, which is going to be extremely rare, but if you're following along, I was in mid transcription when the power went out. So, yeah. I ended up doing a lot of work by candlelight last night, and so we're just gonna take that information and apply it to the transcription that I was working on. And I kind of did some other things this morning to get things set up. For one, I actually downloaded the song, and now it's, instead of it being a YouTube video, it's an actual MP3. So that'll make things a little bit easier to manage. Okay, so live transcription part 3 of Corridors of Time from Chrono Trigger. This is kind of a, transcription, and also how to use Musescore as well. And for the VGM community, this is something else that you can use as well. But yeah, so I decided to go full force. I'm gonna make drums and everything, and here's the book that I used. It's a notebook. Right, blank pages, and I worked on the song. So I got the structure, and I think I got the chord changes too. So we're gonna take that information and put it into our transcription. So I already did a little bit this morning without being on the air, and I decided to put in the piano as a thing as well. So let's zoom in a little bit so it's easier for you folks to see. Alrighty, so let's see where to begin. Well, first let's just play the song, shall we? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, all right. Okay, so I'm gonna take what I did by ear last night, and I'm gonna confirm it and see if it really works now that I have full speakers. I got the drum beat down here in the bottom, not written in your most traditional way, but this is kind of how I transcribe rhythm, very simply, without getting bogged down by actual notation. So let's put that into the mix. If we start the song from scratch, I think we have 4 measures of nothing except the arpeggiated riff. And I think I want to put that on piano for now. We'll see. We'll see. I might change my mind. And I typically like to do double treble clef on a piano just because. And I'll do that. So remove that. So we got. Something sounds off there. Yeah, that sounds better. And that's probably where I left off last session, last night. Okay. So I'm assuming this is continuing, and I have written in a 4 chord. So when I said a couple days ago or yesterday that it was Dorian, it kind of is, but it's Dorian and Lydian kind of sound, which makes sense. That's the vibe. Okay, so I'm just gonna put simple chords here. So the 4 chord in the key of A is a D. So we're gonna put D up in this business. And I don't know if it's just a cold D or if it's a D major 7th. Let's see what we like. Oh, I like that better. Yeah, okay. Okay, and it does that for 2 measures, and then it goes to the 6th chord, which I think is a minor 7th. So it is a B minor 7th is the sound. And that sounds like a beat late. Okay, anyway, let's get the metronome on. Oh, let's get the drum beat. Okay, so here we go. B for kick drum, for bass drum. And it's doing dotted 8th and a 16th. So we got and on the backbeat we have good old snare. And on the upbeat we have another kick. And we have another kick on the upbeat. Yeah, and then on the second backbeat, and then it sounds like we got a little that. Yeah, so that's the drum beat that I'm gonna loop through this. And what sounds better? I think I'm gonna put 8th notes, or I'll do like a disco, like that kind of a thing. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, so let's see how that sounds with. I definitely want to emphasize that second 8th note. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I like that. For now, we'll see. So that'll be our working loop. So we need to put one right in there. Yeah, like that. Might be a little obnoxious, but whatever. Let's figure out what that bass line is doing. It's doom 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 boom doom 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 doom. So we'll go right in here. Doo 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 doo. I think that's an octave. Doo 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 doo. That sounds like it's coming in too early. I gotta slow this down a little bit. And there's an upbeat right there. And then do we have chords? They're kind of two. Okay, so we have some chord activity over here before it switches into the main thing. Ah, that doesn't sound right. For N. Yeah, that sounds about right. Maybe we'll do a choke note right there like that. It's this weird like finger drum boom. It's trippy. Yeah. Nobody chatting yet. So I seem to have managed to squander 12 minutes just zeroing in on this pattern. Yeah, to me that sounds good enough for now. Gets the vibe. To B minor 7th. So Control K gets you to chord markings, and we're gonna put B minor 7th right there. And I think that's the chord. No, we're not in D minor. We're not in D. We're in A. So F sharp minor 7th. My bad. Yeah. And then it kind of stalls out on a quarter note down there, so. Oh, whoops. That needs to be this. Good old copy paste. E. Yeah, and then it kind of pulls us down into the loop. All right. So I'm just gonna put generic guitar chord here, and while this is still maintaining its Okay, we run into a problem here. So I think I'm gonna have the piano doing this. I mean, that's what it is, right? I'm going to put this in parentheses because it's not really a chord. And so in parentheses, it means it's kind of inferred, but not actually there. So parentheses, and then I'm going to uncheck play in the corner here, which I think is blocked by my face. That way when you only get that, so you don't get this singing out. Something dissonant there. And I think that changes from D. I think that changes. I think it does that. Yeah. So maybe I'll have the guitar do those chord swells. That might be kind of cool. So C sharp. One, two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So those are swelling in and swelling out. And I don't exactly know what chords. So right here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna incorrectly put crescendo line. Oops. Do they have? I don't know. So that just means swell in. Okay, let's figure out what exactly. I'm trying to sing it. I don't want to touch my guitar yet. That's what I'm hearing, but I know it's a harmony. So that's F sharp 5. That's a good old power chord. And that's on the end of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, da da da. 1, 2, 3, 4, da da da. Da 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 da. Okay, I think we got the main idea. Cool. So I'm going to try to keep these transcriptions relatively light, no more than a half hour per song. which probably means I'm not going to get a lot of work done per se, but at least we're touching on different little things. So yeah, this is one of those things. So after about a half hour, so 10 more minutes to go, I'll probably kill this stream and start a brand new one with a different song. Doom, 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 doom. So this is a song that I knew as a little kid, or at least I shouldn't say no, but I was exposed to it as a kid. So I could probably play it all from memory without reference. I don't know if I should be proud of that or not, but story of my life, so. Oh, my interface is not working? What is up with that? Interface? Why aren't you working? How about now? There we go. This might be kind of cool, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this little trick just to see what it sounds like. So I'm slacking the string, right? And I'm going to put it in the slot of the B string. Oh, it snapped right back. Okay, that didn't have the desired effect I wanted. Okay, anyway. If I tune it to a B, it might actually work like how I want it to. No, this isn't working. Okay. That was a fail. Okay. Back to the song. My bad, everybody. I'm gonna get the rhythm a little wrong, and then I need this to sing it back to me. But we got C sharp to G sharp. Ding 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 ding. Ding ding. Oh, I'm getting kind of hungry for lunch. Bing, 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 bing. Ding, ding. Oops. So it's probably dotted eighths. Ding, ding. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So what does that come in? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do 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 do. So it's off of beat 2. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That sounds like a 16th note flurry. Let's try to make sure we know where it starts though. Do 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 do. Do, do, do. So I think it's the upbeat of 2. 2, 3, 4, 2, do, do, do. F sharp, F sharp, G sharp, G sharp, A. B. So dotted 8th, oops, which pushes that into the Ding. Da -da -da -da. A and then G sharp. Okay, not bad. So I'm going to put the chords up here at the melody just because that's going to be the main focus. And then I'm going to put little sheets here, little chord markings. So that's F sharp 5, power chord. We have G sharp with the 3rd. And because G sharp is the minor chord, I'm going to put M just to avoid any confusion. That's a major, so E3. Yeah. And taking from my notebook that I put together yesterday, that. And then I'm also going to include the Roman numeral analysis because I love thinking in Roman numerals. So I'm going to go to add, text, and Roman numeral analysis. And this is a 4 chord. And this is a 6 chord. Very popular chord progression. So I know this kind of thing changes a little bit from memory, and then I believe there's some chords coming in. So before we leave off on today's episode for this particular song, I want to get the chords. So I think it's just inversions, but we get D major. Ah. So there's some kind of inversions that they sometimes throw out, and I think I'm gonna have the guitar do it just as like an ode to some funk kind of concept. So it's a D major 7th, so we're gonna go, and it's gonna be played pretty staccato, which just means short, quick. D plus the 5th, which is an A. The major 7th, which is G sharp. No. I'm sorry, it's C sharp. Yeah. The 3rd of D, which is F sharp. And then the 5th, which is A. So yeah. Put a little, for staccato, all I do is I hold shift and I hit S, and then I get that little dot above. Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, and then it plays again right there on the end of 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and nice. And then we have B minor 7th, which again, this is all stuff that I did during the power outage. I'm sorry, C sharp minor 7th. C sharp, and then not that. G sharp. And that's a B. E. And G sharp. So same rhythmic idea. Again, staccato. So shift S. I highlight everything, and I do the copy paste hotkey. Control C, Control V. Makes things really easy. So we have that, and then over here we have a C sharp minor 7, and that is a 3-chord Phrygian flavor. Yep, and then it kind of repeats. So we're just going to put the chords for now. And this is not a C sharp minor 7, it's an F sharp minor 7, so it goes to the 6th chord. So that is your Aeolian minor sound. So Lydian, there we go. So this is going to reflect in the chords down here. And again, I'm just highlighting copy paste, so you can see once you get things in place, it's not that bad. We're going to keep this rhythmic idea, but we're going to change the chords around. So F sharp, F sharp, C sharp. Oh, and that F sharp needs to be much lower. C sharp I said, and that's a E. That is a, what is that? Come on, Brian. A. That's a C sharp, and then F sharp. Nice. Staccato and labam. Copy that for 2 things, and I'm gonna put a little double bar here just to mark where I was and am. Kind of don't like that sound there. I think I'm just going to play it as an F sharp minor without a 7. So I'm going to take these off. Yeah, that's it. Yep, okay, let's copy paste the drum set. Oh, by the way, I also like to program in my own click track. So we're gonna go to percussion unpitch and put wood blocks. And I like to put that down all at the bottom and just put basically functioning what this metronome thing is up here. Just programming it myself, because there's been countless times where I've had to do backing tracks. Either somebody doesn't show up to rehearsal, or I gotta show somebody this arrangement, and it's just nice to have that there. And all I'm doing there is I'm hitting, if you look at the bottom corner here, it says A and B. Yeah, those are the keystrokes I'm hitting on the computer. I don't know what the bass line is yet, so I'm just going to copy paste the drum beat, and this is where we're going to leave off for today. So let's take a listen to everything that we did. So I'll turn off the metronome, but you'll still hear a metronome. And if you ever want to turn that off, you can hit F10, which is the mixer, and then go to wood blocks and hit mute. That should be an F sharp on the top. Yep. That might have been what was throwing off the chord. In fact, I'm pretty sure that that's what was making it sound bad. Okay, we'll fix that later. And I'll set a color here just so that it tells me something's wrong. Yeah, that'll tell me fix that. Okay, I'm gonna hit save, and that's it for today. All right, that's corridors of time for today's little overtime, but a half-hour transcription session. Hopefully we can bust this out on Saturday. That's kind of why I'm expediting it. Well, stay tuned for next time. I'm literally gonna take a break and come right back, and I think I'll be tackling another console song, and then after that I'm gonna be working on a transcription for one of my students. So see you later. You know what? I should program. I just thought another idea. I got another idea. I am going to put in my jingle at the start and finish of every thing. So we have score, and here it is. There you go. So that's going to be the start of and finish of, and maybe even this. No, I don't like that. I like this. Yeah. So that'll be my Pavlovian, a little trigger for everybody. Everything's better with a intro song. It gets people pumped, or a jingle. So there, you heard it here first. Okay, see you later. Bye-bye.